Choose your friends. Don't let them choose you. You don't want to be stuck with the people who approach you. A lot of girls have this problem. They're kind of stuck with the people that approach them. When I surround myself with people who have similar mindsets, reaching out to people who it would be normally hard to get in touch with, doing interviews with certain people that you would really want to learn from, versus just hanging out with the people that approach you. The reason why they're approaching you is because they see something in you that they like. They are looking for something that they don't have, or there's the few people where you meet them and there's something similar that you really do like about them. There's best friends and stuff. How Jesus picked his 12 disciples and he said, "Follow me." So there's different sides of this coin. I guess he also could have gone to the kings and the different people in the world that were the most influential. What I suggest is you write down the top 10 people that you really like and admire, and you reach out to them and you speak with them. You read their books, you read their social media posts, you get like a daily feed of who those people are, and then you kind of share that with other people. I would suggest making a separate social media account, a separate Twitter, a separate Facebook, and you just have those top 10, 20 people that you really want to become like. Let those be on your feed and you check that every day versus just your friends' feed, the people who you've met through circumstance, through school, through work. Those aren't people that you necessarily sought after, people who you necessarily admire, although it's good to be friendly with them. There are blessings that come with friendships. What you really want to do, have a feed of the right people, trickling down from the highest level of order, the President of the United States. There's been a lot of people that have come out of the woodwork to speak more, people who really put America first and care about it. The Democrats and liberals are getting less and less. I hear more and more from the Republicans and from the conservatives and the Christians. Surrounding ourselves with the right people and cutting those people out of our lives that we don't really want to be there. Being an influence on them and not letting them influence you. This is not a minor bird. Also, Sarah passed away. Something happened where she couldn't breathe through her nose anymore. She was open mouth breathing. My sister was supposed to take her into the vet, but we thought she was getting better. She ended up passing away, which was sad. He was kind of a wild bird. This guy has kind of bonded to me a little bit more. I just gave him a bath, so he's drying off a little bit out here. So, God, I just pray that you would help us to pick the top 10 people in our life that we really like and we really want to become like, and we would check their feeds often, that we would talk with them, and that we would accumulate wisdom from all of them and share that with others. Help us to understand that we would choose to be around people that we seek after versus those who seek after us. In Jesus' name, amen.
There are two animals that the Creator identified himself with. The first one is the eagle, and the second animal is the lion. I studied eagles intensely. I got a whole series on eagles because you must study to understand life. And I discovered but eagles, they said eagles can fly up to 3 to 4 miles in the sky. That's almost high as some jet planes. And do you know that when an eagle is flying at top flight, they said that if an eagle meets another bird in top flight, it has to be another eagle, because they're the only birds that can fly at that altitude. So here's a thought to take back to work with you. If you keep running into pigeons and ducks, you are flying too low. Do you know what a pigeon is? Eagles never flock. You only find them one at a time. So if you keep attracting a gang of people around you at work, everybody want to bring gossip to you, cackling, duck, 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 duck. Well, why are you going down there? Who do you think they are? They can't teach you nothing. Hey, that's a chicken talking. And they only fly when they're frightened. If you're going to be a leader, you got to be careful who you fly with. People who criticize got time for it. And that's why I ignore them. I ignore my critics because they got time for it. I'm too busy. I'm too busy succeeding. I'm giving them something to criticize. The greatest revenge in life, they say, is success. It's not ability, it's mentality that makes a leader. The lion got a different mentality, so he eats them for lunch. What you think is more important than what you do. And so if you want to change, you got to work on this attitude bit. Hi.